In this new video, I want to give you my answer to a recurring question, which is, should the chair mechanism be left free or should it rather be blocked? And what I will show you is that it depends on your activity, it depends on the type of chair that you use, and it depends on your posture. But first of all, let's look at the pros and cons of sitting, say, with the chair blocked or sitting with the chair that moves back. You see, basically, when I move back like this, there are three features to this posture. Number one, my back is a bit more relaxed, yeah? The more you go towards a lying down position, the more, relaxed are the back muscles. But there's a price for that, yeah? The price is that you have to have a headrest, because without a headrest, well, what holds your head is the anterior neck muscles. So basically it's the same as keeping a forward head posture. So number one, you need to have a headrest which is adjusted so that your head is relaxed as well, or your neck muscles are relaxed as well. Number two, your line of sight is moving upwards. Number three, your hands are behind you. What this means, line of sight and hands, is that this is not a working position. It's a position to daydream, listen to music, think, participate in a phone call, and why not be on a Zoom call? Because if I'm on a Zoom call and I raise a bit my screen, I can still use my eyes downwards and remain in this position. Plus, the angle can be a bit less, you see? But as soon as I need my hands on the keyboard and my eyes on the screen, then I need to be in this position. Now, in this position, must the chair be locked or can it be left free? You see that my chair can do both. Now the mechanism is free, but when I sit like this, it is in the same position as if it's blocked forward. Why that? Well, reason number one is that my weight rests only at belt level. And you see the axis of rotation is around here. So actually the lever arm is very small, so the torque around the axis of rotation is reduced. As soon as I rest my shoulder blades on the backrest, the lever arm is much bigger, hence the chair goes. Yeah? So on a chair like this one, which is a Kinnarps chair, which is characterized by the fact that the axis of rotation is in this half of the seat pan, I can afford to leave the chair mechanism free, provided that my habit is to sit like this and not with my shoulders on the backrest. Other chairs, and I'm thinking in particular of the branch which is called RH Logic, have the axis of rotation not in this part of the seat pan, but here, on the front edge of the seat pan. And as your weight is here, what this means is that there's always a lever arm, therefore a torque around the tilt axis. And therefore the chair is rather unstable, and that means that sometimes you'll be forward, sometimes you'll be backwards, etc., meaning you work kind of like that, and that I do not recommend. So you see, this is where it depends on your activity. Am I daydreaming? Am I using my hands? Am I using my eyes? Depends. Number two, it depends on your posture. Do you keep your shoulder blades away from the backrest when you sit, or do you tend to lean backwards? Number three, how is your chair built? And all that is, of course, in the context of adjusting the resistance of the mechanism so that it is proportionate to your weight. So you see, there's no black or white answer to whether the chair mechanism should be locked or unlocked, but there are observations. If the chair moves back when you sit on it, it means that the chair brings you further away from your keyboard. This means that you will have an increased effort in your neck to reach your keyboard. You don't want that, you lock the mechanism. If when you sit on the chair, it stays where it is and it preserves your distance to the keyboard, of course, you can let it free.